All done. It's that time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. It's time for New Sports. Victor Allen's own neo-urban look at sports. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the man the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate. Here's Vic! Yeah!
Brandy, do you really enjoy that?
I was just saying, in my head, that I'm going to write my own script later for this, and then I'll be ready next time.
Oh, you see?
That's the way y'all supposed to be sitting in competitive... Okay.
I can't wait.
And any of y'all out there who think you have a better lead-in for anything I do.
Now watch this.
Or even if it's not better, just a different one.
Watch this.
Send it in. You know I will use it.
And I'm going to show you how it should be done. Now, rest in peace if Isaac Hayes.
Okay.
If Shaft was to do it, they would sit back and go,
Let me
step
play
back.
it. Let me play it.
We're not trying to sound like Egg McMahon, man. Come on.
All right, wait. Come on. You do it. Here we go.
Oh, I got to do my own? Why do I do my own?
Oh, come on. I thought you was going to do the Victor Allen version.
No, man. That's,
all right.
See, you know what?
But everybody likes your voice.
Brandy, let me say what he did yesterday. No, the day that you were here with Elena, right?
Yeah.
Didn't he go into the Barry White mode? He went like, let me go.
You told me you don't want me to do that for your stuff.
No. I said, when he went there, when he sat there, I said, if you were rolling with your boys and he was on red carpet, see, Mario likes to stay away from red carpet. He don't want to go on the red carpet. Because if you get on red carpet.
Because all the Crips and Bloods. I only go on the gray carpet.
Stuff out here?
Yeah. All the time. A lot of it. But he don't want to get there and go like this. Yeah, I got my boy Vic. He's over there.
I need a beautiful escort.
Yeah,
to drive me.
My boy.
Drive you.
There you go.
Well, yeah, I'm old.
All right, you guys, let me get over to it.
Driving Mr. Daisy.
Oh, that's called. That was a good one. All right.
Douche.
Okay, oh, that's cold.
What?
Hey, welcome,
that was
folks.
good.
Welcome, folks.
I like that, Brady. I'll give you that.
I'm only gonna give you trending topics, and we only have one subject because it's the NBA Finals. So I'm gonna just give you trends so you can understand what's going on that you already know. Bottom line, Durrant-Westbrook delivered Game 1. OKC up 1 against the Heat. We're about to follow up on that, but just so you guys follow up on some other things. Boxing has gotten to that point where the senator has entered the building. His name is Harry Reid out of Nevada, and he's a Democrat. He says, I'm joining the call for a probe in the Pacquiao-Bradley fight. Mario, don't you say a word. I already know you're chiming in mentally. I can see it. It's percolating with them little locks you have there. I can see it. So don't say anything. Now, we're going to get it. Don't say it.
I'm going to explode.
Is there baby crying?
I'm going to explode.
There's the baby crying over
It's the
here.
baby crying, right. Very good.
Not quite.
Very good. I like that. All right, and just so you know, Hockey Mom goes on ice for Pee Wee hockey fight. You have to see it, but it's not great. She got on the ice, but she didn't make it to the fight. So what does that tell you about a mom willing to get on the ice while her son is scraping with the other players? So it was one of those melees. And then the Auburn killing suspect surrenders. Thank goodness they got.
They were going to kill his ass.
Oh, yeah, he was going
He better
down.
surrender with a lot of cameras. I'm giving up myself now. Please don't kick my ass.
That's so true.
No, we're going to kick your ass.
That's so true. All right, so now I'm not going to say everybody watch the game, but if I don't cover it in some kind of capacity, Game 1 goes to the Thunder, and we have people delivering, and I know, Mar, you're very good at this. You actually say, look, I don't let the first game dictate the flow, but I can tell you this. I know for a fact a couple of players were missing on that first game as it relates to how they actually would deliver prior. Do you know which players on each team, one on each team, did not step up and deliver the way we expect? Because we know Durant delivered.
Because I can't remember the stats, but let me guess. Wade on the Thunder, even though he's had ongoing health things, and I'm a Dwayne Wade fan, and to me that's part of the ebb and flow again.
Right.
On the Thunder, Ibaka?
Nope.
What did he score?
He was down like in double figures.
As long as he gets to double figures.
You're happy with that. He did.
As long as he gets to double figures. I want him to score. No,
right.
Bring his regular defense always.
Right.
Always.
Right.
Okay, and hustle.
Okay.
Which he was. But also in these kind of games, because of LeBron and stuff. Remember, I told you that the Oklahoma with Thunder were going to win,
yes, you
and
did.
LeBron would score 40, but he didn't score 40.
No, he was under.
And I also told you he would not play every minute of these games because that's a whole different physical thing.
You got Chris Bosh back.
Well,
and
okay.
the bench.
Yeah, okay. I'm just saying, to me, I also said it's not the same running the whole game against Boston as running the whole game against OKC.
And here's the part that got me that I think the Heat should be fearing. First of all, there are some. If you go down even lower, you can see actually, Mario, there are some numbers there, so you can refer to. I got the big three, and I'm gonna give you these numbers and let you know you hit 1 out of 2. LeBron James 30 points, 9 ribbies, of course, rebounds, 4 assists. Dwayne Wade, he didn't deliver the way you thought.
But that's not bad to me.
No, it's not Dwayne Wade though. 19 points.
Okay, but you playing chess. See, this again, you guys.
No, wait a minute. Let me get the numbers out so I can understand, because you hit 1 already, and everybody said if you had to grade at the championship level, you have to go look at his scoring. It was down. That's all I'm saying.
No. Even though I don't know how you merge. Okay.
Yeah.
When you add Chris Bosh into the equation, we've added scoring from that.
Right.
Somebody's scoring comes down because somebody's scoring goes up.
Well, here's the problem. Chris Bosh does not affect D. Wade when he's scoring. It never has. That's the whole point that they're looking at. This is whether he's in the game or not. Wade is Wade.
But I'm saying if you have a team and ideally in a winning effort, let's say they score 100 points.
Right.
As you split up that scoring, inherently it means that people's numbers have to go down when you add a third scorer. It just means statistically. So that's why the statistics don't tell the full story to me.
No, but they're going by the history of Wade as it relates to him being in the playoffs and that he always
take charge.
Right, he's in that kind of position.
Can't do that quite the same in this. What I loved for me to watch is, like, for example, when LeBron and Durant were stealing from each other and stuff like that.
Right.
That's what because you watching the exceptional. Wade is still, to me, dealing with injuries. I'm sorry, and I'm still a fan of it. I think he's being heroic, even to me, and what he's doing in the face of what I feel is his injury. So again, that's my main comment on it.
Oh no, they've already.
Harden is the one who didn't do it.
Right. Now is what I'm trying to say.
I should have thought. I would have thought of that.
All I'm saying is this: it's not about whether Dwayne Wade was injured. I mean, everybody gets a bad game. I'm not worried about this. The game to game and some adjustments. But when I looked at Harden and I said, based on the previous series, and you tell me James Harden scores 5 points, 0 rebounds, and 3 assists, and they still win by 9, the first thing that comes to my mind, I said, 2 guys beat your best 2. Now, if James Harden is not going to have a game like this again. So my fear is this. Chris Bosh did 10 points, 5 rebounds, not what you expected, but when you go 3-3, well, LeBron and the Heat, their production was better than the Thunder's big 3.
Who was the other scoring on the Thunder, though?
Well, Russell Westbrook did something that I love. 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 11 assists, and he's not known as assist man.
What did Ibaka do?
I know, but all I'm doing is saying this. I can go down the line and show you how the distribution of it went about. And I can tell you that Oklahoma out-rebounded them because they're bigger inside. And when you look at the production of the bench, even the Heat's bench produced Shane Battier and Chalmers. They scored almost in their aerial. What I found unique here is everybody saying, you know what the offset was? D. Wade and Chris Bosh versus Russell Westbrook and James Harden. I said, well, Russell went above and beyond. D. Wade is injured, like you said, but lower production. Chris trumped James, and they still won by 9. So we're just looking at, well, if James Harden does anything at all, it's going to be a plus.
You know, in the world of championship basketball, what happens, to me, is that people love to assert any game as a trend. That's to me, the danger. And I actually never see it as a trend. I think that what happens is when you have champions, and what they're really showing is that you have 2 championship quality teams already. Now, that means that on any given night, the factors that cause one to step forward and one to step back are innumerable, things that we might never know.
Game to game adjustments.
Right, because sometimes it's adjustments, and even, in other words, there are nights where it's not even the adjustment. You're running the exact same thing. It's just that today you can execute it better. For whatever reason. And whether you step up or they drop off or either way, but it's still the fact that you're able to execute. So that's my thing that I say about championship basketball. That's why I'm very hesitant to trends, because I'm saying, emotionally you respond to all these variables. You're human beings. That's what I love about it. So you're totally you would be totally conceivable that that the Heat could come back and dominate in the same kind of a way.
Of course.
That's what makes it championship basketball to me.
Right. You know what, Brandy? Don't ever duck. We like
don't ever duck. We don't want you to bump your little head.
Yeah, because you know what? Just so you know, you can't hide. Because look at that shot. See what is Brandy doing?
She's offering me coffee.
She's refreshing the morning coffee. I love it.
It's called the morning coffee show, right?
Right.
You just give me a little touch,
Mario.
Right. See, this is the part. But going on while Mario's getting his refresher, I'm gonna get mine too. Here's the part that I love about the game. Remember, we like to watch the elements of the game of adjustments. You know what the part you love about watching?
Victor, because he can understand it.
Well, because I love to see how they do the switching. I think the whole evolution of basketball as it relates to speed and everything has come from how fast you can adjust on the fly, on the floor with matchups. Because there's no such thing as, I have this man, I will stick this one man all through the game. So they now take advantage of that by having you switch, and you have to be able to switch quickly with athletic people who are fast. And the part I like a lot, thank you so much, Brandon. The part I like a lot about this, Mario, is you're right. We're going to have a game that's going to be adjustments, and also because LeBron said so, echoed by D. Wade. Now, still, they said it's like trying to adjust to the biggest guy who's the best linebacker on the planet. And he says, we're going to adjust to him with another guy. I said, good idea, but there's sometimes he's just going to overwhelm you. He's just going. It's one of those points.
That's
where you get,
what LeBron has.
What he has.
More than anybody else. Now, here's the thing. I still say that more than even Kevin Durant.
Right.
He has the ability to dominate on that level.
Yes.
But man, if it's not wonderful to watch him and Durant go at it.
That's right.
Because they each bring their own thing. And what I like about it, they have the air of competitive that I embrace. And that I had. In other words, where we had kind of respect for our opponent. That didn't mean that we were going to be soft at you.
Right.
But you watch them go hard at each other, but it's not filled up with a bunch of crap.
Right.
It's real hardcore playing by people who obviously respect each other, but they still want to beat their ass. You know what I'm saying? As it should be.
Right.
It's like the old school way of competing, and you're seeing real competition.
Right.
Heads up without a lot of the bullshit.
Right. Now let me just say, and here's the other part that I do like. You are actually seeing the first evolution that went from last year to this year, where you saw the fastest team, the Miami Heat, in a place where people said they are so fast. And they now, in the first game, it's only the first game, looked slow against OKC. People recognize that these guys are even
certainly
faster.
Certainly slower. But but look at the stuff that you got to see too. When they do have those sparks, man, Mario Chalmers, and the way he's doing his game, some people are thriving under the chance to run crazier even, And I watched him again, and it's really he continues to stand out, Vic.
Right.
In his role, I have to give that shout out about Mario because he's a Mario, by the way. But yeah, anyway, and he used to always come up when I would search Mario Hemsley. He would come up all the time in college. But I have to give it to him because he's another one with that same thing you're talking about, the run and gun.
Yes,
man, watching him and Westbrook, some of the other ones, it's incredible because that's more of a. Chalmers has added another dimension on their side.
That's right.
I always say Body. I always said he was going to be strong in there.
Right.
But man, it's nice.
It's the part that and then it's going to happen. Everybody talks about LeBron going to the hole because you can't stop him.
Can't stop it.
What's going to happen here is Durant is already doing it. He says, I may not mow over you, but you can't stop me because I'm like a 7-footer coming in the lane, smooth, Gervin style, the whole thing. The part that I love that's happening here is if Oklahoma starts going down hard in the middle to dominate on size and use their speed, because Miami doesn't have size in the middle, and they then go, we can have a bad night shooting outside, but if we go inside and then take that ball and run back, because guess what the weakness of the Heat is? Been all year long. It's not a game to game. They are terrible on defense after the shot, going back on a missed shot of the opposite team going back
transition.
Down. Yes, it's done. So,
which to me still is a matter of mentality that can't be changed. Yeah, because that's because it's like defense. That's hustle, push, hustle, all of that.
That's right.
Yeah, you can step it up
Okay, now I'm gonna bring Brandy into one. This is gonna be easy. There's a game coming up. It's coming up tomorrow. It's game 2.
Oh, I thought it was today. No?
I know. That's okay. If it is today, I'm shocked. But tomorrow's the game. Who wins And who's big pimping? Kevin Durant or LeBron James?
Oh, it's always LeBron James.
So it's a no-brainer. So you're picking the Miami Heat to win game 2?
Yep.
Mario, who you handicapping?
No, I think
Be careful. Be careful. Be careful now.
I'm going to go with the Thunder. See, either way, it's going to be hard fought.
All right.
To me, but I'm not saying it's not. It's certainly Miami could squeak out a win.
Right.
I can see it going, each splitting at both home. I don't know in this. What's my hesitation? It's hard to see any of them getting 2 games in a row.
So you think there's going to be a back and forth? You think they're going to swap out
in
game
some
to game
kind of a way? Either I was thinking they're going to swap out game to game or go 2-2.
Right.
Because when they go to Miami, that's going to be equally rough to come down to Miami.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I have to pause so much, because it is so close to me.
Right.
And they're so closely matched. But I'm going to go with the Thunder because of the 6-man that is the Oklahoma City crowd.
Okay. Good choice.
They're like a college crowd.
Right. And I'm actually going, I think they got this confidence to go inside and not rely on outside shots. Durant can do it all day long. And if Westbrook and Harden and they Perkins and Ibaka all start crashing the boards, I said, there's no defense that they'll be able to present. And I think they can use up more fouls.
So
I'm
you're
taking
saying
Thunder.
Me too. Now, here's what I will predict. We might as well say. Then they go back to Miami, and LeBron is going to go insane
all day.
He's going to just
and Brandy's going to be happy.
Go friggin'
Brandy will be. Me to Miami.
He's going to go insane.
Now wait a minute. This is interesting. Now here's my question going out of this, because we already know Oklahoma's big pimping. They already are balling. It was a letdown for those in South Beach. Brandy, were there women crying in South Beach when Miami lost the game? Now, that's the South Beach residents. Were they in tears, or did they just say, look, we're going to the beach?
They just said, let's have a shot.
Those South Beach women, they went to the next party. Right. Exactly.
Okay. So it's simple. If you're in South Beach and your team lose, you have backup plans to keep your happiness afloat.
You got to go home and comfort your man.
I don't know.
You got to comfort him after his loss.
Dancing.
They're
out dancing?
No, go home and comfort your NBA player.
Okay, so we already handicapped. So we're already saying we got a 2-1 vote here. I pick Thunder, Mario picks Thunder, and Miami is solely Brandy's choice. Now be careful, Brandy. We're gonna get you back if you come in here. We're gonna actually ask you to pay your dues. If you lose, you pay your dues. You know that, don't you?
Oh, I'm not gonna lose.
Oh, okay. I like this one. All right. You know what, Mario? I only had that one subject because we're crunched for time. I didn't have to vote on anything. I already think who's gonna be balling. You already got your co-host, Pimptress. She didn't know that I called her a Pimptress, but that's okay.
That's the second time.
That's the second time. Let's get out of here. We're crunched for time. I'm going to get my backup coffee, man. And in the meantime, sound like Shaq.
Hey, it didn't play from the beginning, so we got to do it again.
No,
that's because, sometimes Windows, man.
You know what? That's
the new Sportz featuring the two-headed Vic. That's right, Neil Urban look at Sports by the Chocolate Man. Be there, be square next week. Brandy Flores, she's such a sports thing.